Hi everyone, this is Jeffrey from Artifacts. In today's lesson, we will learn how to marble the stone pattern. Let's start by pouring in the carrageenan. Carrageenan is used to thicken the water. This solution is also known as the marbling size. It's best to prepare it at least a day before you start marbling. Use a stick to stir the marbling bath gently. Then, place a sheet of newsprint. Let it soak for a while and skim the surface. Skimming helps to remove bubbles and any kind of skin that may have formed, so the paints can spread out nicely on the surface. Ready? Let's start marbling. With a brush that's loaded with paint, splatter the first color onto the marbling bath. You may use a regular brush like the one you see here, or you may prefer a fan brush which will distribute the droplets further. To flick paint onto the surface, tap or hit the brush on your index finger. Here we are using white for the second color. You may wish to add a few drops of ox gall to the paints so they flow better. Continue with the splattering, this time using orange. We'll add violet or purple spots. Splattering in this manner produces rather interesting organic patches, somewhat resembling tiny stones or pebbles, hence the name of this pattern. We'll finish off with light touches of yellow. The idea is to start with bigger stones in the beginning, then gradually reduce the spots to tiny speckles towards the end. We are ready to transfer our marbled design onto paper. Something important to note here. One side of the paper has a pencil marking across. Make sure you do not print on this side. Use the clean side instead, which has been treated with alum. Alum is a mordant which helps the paint to bind to the paper. Place the clean side face down. Pat the paper all over to ensure the paper is in full contact with the marble pattern. Lift the paper gently, peeling it off slowly from the surface. A spectacular and almost fiery stone pattern. Next, we will rinse the excess carrageenan from the paper. Some people skip this step altogether and proceed to dry the paper. It's alright if you decide to skip the rinsing, but sometimes you may notice excess paint bleeding all over the paper. So it's best you rinse the paper for a crisp, clean print. Let's go over to clean the paint residue. Lay a sheet of newsprint over the marbling size and skim the surface, just like you did in the beginning. Repeat this until the surface is clean from any residual paints. Well done! You've just created the stone pattern. Try the stone in your own color scheme. Have fun, and I'll see you again in the next lesson. Bye!